Welcome everybody to the 12U Championship matchup. Got a exciting matchup here today between the Tigers and the Wildcats. And I am going to have to apologize, but we are having some issues and there is not going to be a camera available for this game. So we're just going to have to go radio announcing style. We're joining a little late here. The Tigers have the ball first and goal pretty close to the end zone. They're going to pass a little slant route towards the right side. It's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown. So once again, I do apologize, but we are not going to have a camera for this game. Now the Tigers are lined up to go for one on the extra point attempt. They're going to line up with three receivers out to the right, two to the left. One of the receivers on the right is backed up a little. They're going to look to throw. He's going to roll out to his left a little bit. Fires to the curl route on the left side, and it's going to be caught for the 1-point conversion. Managed to catch it despite the defender getting a hand on the ball. Just a little quick curl route right to about a yard or so into the end zone. Now the Wildcats will take over with the ball. They have it first down on the opposite end of the field. They're going to drop back to throw, and that pass is incomplete. Try to throw it to a quick out route near the right side, but that pass was spiked just a little bit in front of the intended receiver. So now they'll... So another incompletion there for the Wildcats, and now it's going to be third down. Going to fire deep downfield on a fly route. Jump ball is going to be caught, and he'll run for a little bit extra before getting caught up to by another defender. Managed to get him isolated one-on-one with a much shorter defender. Managed to jump up and catch it over his head. And then managed to get a couple yards extra as well. The reinforcements came in to get the flagpole. So now from maybe 13 yards out, it's going to be first and goal. They'll go with a handoff trying to get out to that left sideline. And it'll go down three defenders on the scene to get the flagpole. Gain of about 3 or 4 on that play. It'll make it second down. Second and goal. Just a little play, a little sweep to the outside. So now they'll drop back to throw again. Gonna go jump ball, end zone. It's deflected. Got that same matchup one-on-one with the taller receiver and the shorter defender, but defender managed to get up there and get a hand on it. Very nice play to deflect it. And they'll look again to the exact same thing, little fade route, and once again it is deflected. They tested him twice in a row, and both times he passed with flying colors. Just had him alone on the left side of the end zone, trying to just get that jump ball. They got that matchup they wanted twice in a row. No safety help or anything, just managed to get that going again. Now they'll try to throw it on 3rd and goal, toss to the back of the end zone again, and once again they can't get it to go. That was a different matchup, once again with a taller receiver and a shorter defender. Just tried to throw the jump ball, a little more traffic near it this time, back of the end zone on the right side instead. But once again, the defender managed to get up there and break it up, so that will be a turnover on downs. So it's 4th down. It's a turnover on downs for the Wildcats. So now we have 12:27 left in the half, and the Tigers will take over once again with the ball. We've got the whole span of the field to go. And so I apologize that I can't be a little bit more precise with they're on the field, but they're going from sideline to sideline, so I don't have the exact yard markers. They'll line up 4 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Pump fake, he's going to throw a fly route deep downfield. Burning his man, caught, steps back, works his way around him, and eventually the safety will come in to help and pull the flag, but not after a huge gain. Just burned him on the fly route, was one-on-one, had beat him by about 4 yards. Had to slow up a little bit to catch the throw, so he stepped back to let the defender overshoot in front of him. Tried to run forward for a couple extra yards, but the safety did come in to get that flagpole. So now it's 1st and goal from maybe 8 yards out. Drops back to throw. Looking towards the left corner. Jump ball is caught for a touchdown. They did the exact same thing the Wildcats tried to do, just had 1 receiver, 1 defender, back left corner of the end zone. It was a great throw, though. Really managed to throw him off of the defender. And a good catch as well. So a jump ball at the back of the end zone, and really nice play after they managed to stop 3 of those in a row on the last drive. Now they'll line up to go for 1 on the extra point attempts. Trying to find someone to get rid of the ball to. Back of the end zone, toe tapper, it's in there. Caught for the extra point conversion, so 1 point will be added to the scoreboard. It's 14-0. And now the referees are actually, they're going to take that back. It's incomplete. So it was decision. It was towards the back of the end zone, right over the middle of the field, and he tried to do a little toe tapper, drag his feet to stay in bounds. But after a little discussion, the referees have decided that he was actually not in bounds, and instead out of the back of the end zone. So it was a valiant effort, a good attempt, but just a little bit out of bounds, so incomplete on that play, and the Wildcats will take over with the ball. They're now down 2 scores with about 9:30 left in the half. So they'll start now, far side of the field, because they're going to look to throw. Firing deep downfield, fly route, and once again they break up the jump ball. Yet again, just a little fly route, had him one-on-one, tall receiver, short cornerback, and yet again they managed to get up there and get that deflection. They are not letting him push him around this game. That is a play the Wildcats have utilized effectively all season, but this time they keep getting the stops on it. Now they're going to go with a pass that is thrown way over his head and incomplete. That was a miscommunication. It looked like the quarterback thought he was going to keep running, but the receiver stopped with a little curl route, so throw is way off its target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Still haven't gained any yards yet on this drive. Going to drop back to throw. Quick pass, left side. Manages to skirt around him before the second defender comes in to pull the flags. That was a little quick out route to that right side. didn't have anyone near him and managed to find a little space. Now on 4th down, has a man open, corner route, caught, and will go down after picking up the first. So they needed quite a bit there on 4th down, but they managed to catch it. This up-tempo offense they're running is not allowing the defense to get back in time to find their assignment. So he had a lot of free space. No one was really on him. Quick corner out to the left side for the first down, and that pass is incomplete on 1st and goal. They try to throw a quick screen pass to the left side at the line of scrimmage, but it just went in and out of his hands. So they'll quick back to the line, 2nd down. Looking for a target. You're going to fire up in the air, and that time the jump ball is caught for a touchdown. Little corner route, left side. Once again, one-on-one, but they had the defense on their heels. The defender stumbled a little bit and managed to go up and get that one. So after so many attempted jump balls, they managed to get one, and that one goes for a touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt, trying to find a target. It's going to fire, and that is caught for a 2-point conversion. So it'll be 8-13. That play, it was a little curl route over the middle. He actually fell initially when he tried to turn around. But then he got back up, ran towards the right just a little bit, enough to get the separation he needed, and he was in the end zone. So that is the 2-point conversion. So we have 6:20 on the clock now. 6:20 on the clock for the Tigers. Their lead has turned from 13 to 6. And now with the clock still ticking, it is a running clock. It's 6 minutes now, just about left in the half. So they are going to need to put together a pretty quick drive if they want to get another score. On 1st down, they're going to look to throw. Firing downfield, and he can't hang on. It's incomplete. It was a fly route towards the left side. Had separation from the defender, but the pass came up just short. It was at his feet. He tried to reach out and grab it. But he couldn't quite get to it, so it was an incompletion. So still at that starting point on the far side of the field. Now the clock is at 5:10. So they might need to hurry up a little bit here if they want to score before the end of the half. Now on 2nd down, he's going to look to throw. Pump fake, still looking. Fires, quick pass is incomplete. It was a little delayed start on the route. He was waiting at the line of scrimmage before he ran, and then he turned and cut right over in front of the quarterback. But the throw was right in front of him, a little dump-off pass, but it bounced out of his hands, incomplete. So mistake there from the Tigers will result in that incompletion, and it's going to be 3rd and long now. Still need to get to center field, and they're on that far sideline. So 3rd down now, and now we're going to have about 4 minutes, and they need something pretty sizable here to make it 4th and manageable on the next play. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snaps the ball. A little pump fake. He's going to fire. A little wheel route is incomplete. Managed to get the late breakup, and that'll bring up 4th down. Wheel route was going up the left sideline. He had just a little bit of separation. Managed to catch that ball in the air, but the receiver or the defender got in there at the last minute to smack it out of his hands, so it was incomplete. And one advantage the Wildcats have over most teams that they've played this season is that they have a big height advantage in a lot of matchups, and that's where you saw it there. It was a shorter receiver trying to catch the ball, but the taller defender got to use his wingspan to reach over top of him to break up that pass. Now on 4th down, they still haven't gained a yard. They need to get to midfield, need something deep. Going to fire in a double coverage downfield, and it's going to be intercepted. They're still on the ground wrestling each other for the ball. Both the receiver and the DB, it was in a double coverage, so there were 2 DBs there. One of them had hands on it, as did the lone receiver. They both tried to get a hand on that ball, but the referee said the defender had it more, so it was an interception to end that drive. Now 1st down, Wildcats, quick snap. Going to fire way downfield. Big mosh pit on the right side, but it's caught. He breaks away, and he's going to take it all the way for a touchdown with 2 minutes left in the half. Unbelievable. So it was thrown. It was a jump ball. It looked like a game of 500. There was about maybe 7 or 8 players all standing in the same spot, and the ball just got tipped up and bobbled around, and eventually a Wildcat came away with it, and there was no one behind him. Now on the extra point attempt, it will get broken up. They tried for another jump ball. That time it was over the center of the field. There were a couple more defenders in the area that time. There were 2 receivers and about 3 defenders, and tried to just throw it up in the air with a tall receiver, but the defenders managed to get in there for the deflection. So the score remains 14-13. And that was an incredible touchdown play. It really just looked like a game of 500. There were so many people standing in the same spot, but one managed to break away from the group and haul it in for the big touchdown. Now they're going to try to hurry up to get something. That fly route is overthrown. With a minute left, they're just trying to get something here. So 1st down, they went for the shot play. Right side, it was a fly route. Had a couple steps on his defender, but the ball was overthrown by 2 or 3 yards. So no chance to catch it. And now about 40 seconds left in the half. As they're a little bit slower out of the huddle, they're definitely going to make sure this is the last drive of the half. As they've already lost their lead. Their 2-score lead is gone already. Looking for something, throw in route over the middle, it's intercepted. Had to in route somewhat deep over the middle. And they're going to try to hurry to the line and get the ball. The throw was behind it, and then it got tipped up. The defender was trailing behind, managed to get there and intercept it. It was just the throw was a little bit behind the receiver, and that tip-up really managed to let the defender take it down. Now they're just running 4 verts, fly route, Hail Mary, and it's batted away incomplete. Got thrown. There were 2 defenders on that receiver, and so as time expires, it's an incompletion. So the Wildcats were down 13-0, and before the halftime break, they've already taken the lead. Their fast-paced offense has really managed to get them back into this game. They're up 1 point in this championship matchup. So we will see who comes out on top and who is crowned the champions after this halftime break. And we are back from the halftime break. The Wildcats are starting with the ball. On first down, they're going to look to pass. That zag route over the middle is going to get swatted down, incomplete. Just a little zag route over the middle. Defender managed to get a hand in and swat it down before it could get to the receiver. Now quick to line, second down. Looking for a pass catcher. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Tigers. That throw, it was a little curl route that came, more like a hook route, that came from, started on the left side and then came over the middle. Defender was standing right next to the receiver, and that throw was just off target, threw it right to the defense. So Tigers managed to get a quick turnover, down 1 in this championship game. They now have a chance to take back the lead. They were up 13-0 initially, but very quickly that lead crumbled. But now they have a chance to get it back here on first down. Less than 19 minutes now left to play. Drops back to pass. Pump fakes. Looking. Little drag route over the middle. He's going to have some space now. Breaks away from more defenders. Right side. Huge gain. Another broken defender, and he gets all the way to a couple yards in front of the end zone. Oh, my. That was another, delayed start. Just quick. The route started only a couple yards to the left of the quarterback. Just sat there and waited for about 2-3 seconds, and then then started running the route. Just ran a little drag route right in front of the quarterback, a little dump off pass. Outran the defender. Managed to juke out 2 defenders and then do a little step back on a third. So a huge gain on a maybe 1 yard pass through the air. Huge run after the catch. And now they need maybe, it's about 2 yards to get into the end zone. First and goal. Looking to pass. Can't find a target. And pass gets waved off. It's going to be a coverage sack. Waited too long in the pocket to throw. Ran out that 6-second time limit was up. Just good coverage on that play. It's going to be second and goal now with 17 minutes left in the game. That's the thing about these situations. It's close, but they're really close to scoring, but it's not an inevitable, and it's not a guaranteed thing to get points. So now they'll line up 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Trying to find a pass catcher, and that throw is over the head and incomplete. Threw it to the right side there. Came with a little out route, had some separation, but just threw it clean over her head. The defender was in between the quarterback and the ball, and the receiver. So had to be a good throw to get over the defender but into the arms of the receiver. Just a little bit too much on that pass. So now it's going to be third and goal from 2 yards out. And now the Wildcats defense starting to clamp up here, trying to get this goal line stand. Third down. 1 running back, 2 receivers on each side. Drops back to pass. Rolling out, firing, end zone. It's dropped, incomplete. Out route towards the left side, that time towards the sideline, have plenty of separation on his receiver, but the ball had to reach for it a little bit and just could not hang on, and now all of a sudden it's 4th down. 4th down for the Tigers. From 2 yards out, this would be a really big score if they could get it here. Just need something. 2 yards is all that is required to score. Line up, same formation, 2 receivers each side, 1 running back right behind the quarterback. They'll motion the running back out to the left. Going to fake a handoff, and that ball is caught for the touchdown. That was a slant route. The receiver came from the left side of the field, ended up pretty far to the right, actually. Not quite at the sideline, but still very clearly on the right side of the field by the time that pass got off. There was a lot of people in the center of the field, but once they got out of the center of the field, it was clear that they were in front of their defender by quite a few yards. And so despite the scare there, they do not get stuffed on the first and goal from 2 yards out. They do manage to score, so it's 19-14. They're going to go for 2, actually. Trying to get it done through the air. Back corner of the end zone, throwing up, and it's incomplete. Ball was overthrown out of the back of the end zone, and so they cannot get the 2-point conversion. It's 19-14 with less than 14 minutes left in the game. Wildcats will have the ball back now. They're behind once again. And they're already getting set right now. They really like to up the tempo. We've been seeing that from them all season. Quick pass over the middle, manages to get away from the defenders a little bit. It'll be a gain of about 3 or 4. That was just a slant route right over the middle of the field. Had a step or two on the defender. Kept running horizontally to the sidelines. Didn't have a chance to cut upfield. So a solid gain on that play. About 4 yards. It's going to be second down. Trying to throw. Looking for a target. Pass is up in the air and incomplete. It was very nearly intercepted. There was six players in the area, 3 defenders, 3 offensive players, all in the area on that throw. It was just kind of thrown up to that general group of people, and none of them came down with it. On third down, they're going to go with a slant route over the middle again, and that is going to be short of the first down marker. So fourth down coming up for the Wildcats. Slant route, managed to get a couple steps on his guy, but got caught up to eventually. They're about a yard away from the first down marker. They just need a real short pass here. Hike called and catches it. Didn't go down and will go down eventually. Got caught. It was just a little turnaround drag route. Defender was all over him, but managed to catch it anyways. But the defender forgot to grab the flag, so it looked like he might have broken away a little bit there, but there was another defender right behind him to get the stop. So now in first and goal, they're going to drop back to throw, looking for a target, firing, and tipped up to the other receiver. It's going to be in there for the touchdown. So once again, the Wildcats take the lead. Not how they drew it up, but it worked out. There was 2 out routes going towards the left sideline. One was about 3 yards behind the other. It was supposed to be to the one closer to the quarterback, but it got tipped away and landed in the one behind that receiver, who managed to turn around and get in the end zone. On the extra point attempt, manages to box out his man in the end zone for the touchdown. Just another big receiver on small receiver situation. 1-point conversion there for the Wildcats. So they're up 2 now. And that play, it was just a curl route, right, very shallow in the end zone, and managed to just be standing in front of the smaller defender and really just box him out like basketball to get open on that play. Didn't need any rack, so a 1-point conversion was his. Now we have 10:40 left in the game. A very quick scoring drive from the Wildcats puts them back up. Tigers with yet another chance with the ball. On first down, they're going to hand it off, jet sweep, left side, plenty of space going down that left sideline, and gets caught just before the first down marker, maybe a yard shy of it. Not a lot of defense out there. One defender was able to get an angle on him and catch up to him down the sideline, but not after a very large gain. So clock ticks down to under 10 minutes as it'll be second and short. It's a nice simple jet sweep. We haven't seen too many run plays this game, but that one worked very well. Now it's going to be first down, 3 receivers to the left, to the right. Quick zag route. It's going to be caught near the sideline. Breaks away from one defender and will get caught up to eventually after a much bigger gain than initially anticipated. It was just a quick little 2-yard, little cut out route towards the sideline, but the initial defender missed the flag, so he managed to turn up field and get a couple extra yards before getting caught up to by the safety. So now it's going to be first and goal, and they're about 8 yards, about 8 yards away from the end zone. 9 minutes left to play. Now, so it'll be first and goal coming up here for the Tigers. 2 very big plays. This is a pretty quick drive for them so far, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. Now on first and goal, they're going to look to pass, trying to find a receiver. Pass over the middle. It's caught. No one in front of him, and he's in there for a touchdown. Slant route, developed late, running towards the right sideline, managed to have a couple steps on his defender, caught it, and there was no help behind for the Wildcats, so he managed to walk that one into the end zone for a touchdown. Now 1 point is going to be what they're going to try to do on the conversion. Less than 8 minutes left to play now. That clock does keep running even after a touchdown. So now they'll line up 1 point, and they get in a line, and then they break the huddle and all run in different directions, getting to the line quick. Now they'll look to throw, rolling out to his left, trying to find someone, and he runs in front of the line of scrimmage. Oh, so that will not count. It's incomplete. They tried the trick play there. They all lined up Statue of Liberty style. Everyone's standing in a straight line in front of the ball. And then they all ran to their positions on the line real quick and snapped it. So he rolled out to his left to try to have him. He had him open, but he hesitated to throw, and then he kept rolling out and didn't realize that he actually walked in front of the line of scrimmage. So no conversion on the extra point. And now 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes left to play. The Wildcats will have the ball. They might want to slow it down to make sure this will 100% be the last drive of the game, but we'll see how they play this. Little short route, right side. Jukes out 3 defenders more. Oh, gets past the first down marker. What a play. Just a little route, just a little turnaround on the left side. Maybe ran 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. Then he just juked out like 4 defenders. Eventually got caught up to a little bit past midfield, but that will be a first down. Now they are already to the line, ready for first and goal. Trying to throw, a little out route, and that time, no run after the catch, quick flag pull, maybe 2 yards gained on that play. Just a very quick out route to the right side. Now 6 minutes left to play. And they're quick to the line once again. Dropping back to throw. Another quick pass, and it's nearly intercepted. Tried to throw a quick curl route to the left side, but the defender managed to jump in front of that one. Had both of his hands on it briefly, but just couldn't hang on to it. So now they'll line up for second and goal. 5:30 left on the clock. Drops back to pass. Can't find anyone. Going to go tossing up in the air, and yet another jump ball that is incomplete. Once again, it's the tall receiver on the short defender, but the short defender has the hops to get up there and break up that pass. That was thrown towards the right side, kind of in the middle of the field. A little bit over to the right, though. Just one-on-one jump ball, and yet again they get the stop on that. The Tigers do. They're going to throw deep ball towards the end zone. Oh, he caught it. 2 defenders on him, but he managed to go up and haul that one in. And so 6 more points for the Wildcats. So they're up 2 once again. They're going to go for 1 in the extra point attempt. And that play, they just ran 4 verts. Everyone was in the end zone. 2 defenders there, but they both underread the ball, and the throw was just a little bit behind both of them. Now trying to get something off on the extra point attempt, and very, very late throw, but gets it off on the in route, coming over the middle. And so 1 more point on the board. It's now 28-25. 4 minutes left in the game. The Tigers really need to hurry up on this drive. The touchdown play, it was just, 4 verts. The ball hung in the air, so the safety had time to come over and help, but he got in front of the wide receiver instead of behind, and that throw was just a little bit behind him, as well as the initial cornerback, who's a little bit behind him. So now 3:35 on the clock. They need a touchdown. They're down 3. A touchdown will pretty much win the game. Dropping back to pass. Firing over the middle. It's caught. There's no one around him. He's wide open over the middle of the field. It's a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. No one covered him over the middle of the field. Fly route. There was no one there. Free path to the end zone. I can't believe it. He got so wide open right over the middle. The defense just missed him. So 1 play, they managed to take the lead back. What a game we're having here. So no one got to him. He just was fly route right. He was standing in the middle of the field, just ran straight right up the middle of the field. The safeties missed him. His man missed him. Wide open, hauled it in, and just ran it all the way into the end zone. And once again, they go with the Statue of Liberty, and they all break towards their positions at the line, hiking the ball, trying for 1 on the extra point attempt, rolling out, little quick pass is caught on the little slant route. So 1 more point added onto the board for the Tigers. I cannot believe that they managed to score that fast. So less than 2 minutes left in the game now for the Wildcats. And so they are very practiced with fast-paced offense. So if there's any team who can score in this situation, it's them. They're going to start right away with the throw. They're going to fire it up in the air, and he manages to moss his guy. Just a one-on-one ball, corner route, left side. There's a couple guys around him, but it was really only the receiver and defender who had a chance at it. Managed to jump up higher than him to haul it in. Less than 1:50 now. Hurrying to the line. They're just in front of the first down marker. Looking for something. Going to throw up in the air. And it's intercepted. It's picked off. Picked off by the Tigers. They throw up the jump ball and manage to come down with the interception, and that will seal away the game. Unbelievable. And there's a minute left, but they're just going to end it because the game is mathematically over. Oh my goodness. That was it. They threw the jump ball. There were a couple people in the area. The receiver had his hands on it initially, but the defender managed to go up and wrestle away the ball, and the Tigers come out with the victory in an absolute barn burner. They had the ball 3 minutes left in the game, down 3 points. They managed to get the 1-play drive, huge touchdown, and then the interception. What a game. So congratulations to the Tigers for the win. What a season for them, and good game to the Wildcats. They fought hard, kept it very close to the way end. Thank you for watching. If you want to see tackle football in the fall from teams such as the Tri-City Wolverines and other Pop Warner squads, you can subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. You'll get notified whenever a game is about to start. So thank you for watching. This has been a broadcast of flag football on M2 Sports Live. I am Mark Radiguero.